Welcome back, business leaders, to today's Explainer. We are jumping right in because today we're bringing some serious, energetic focus to a massive opportunity, expanding into the incredibly vibrant, rapidly growing Bangladeshi market. Specifically, we're unpacking the dealers and distributor recruitment services of TNIB. They are essentially your complete partner for building a nationwide distribution network in Bangladesh. Because let's face it, expanding into a new territory requires way more than just having a top-tier product. It's really about getting that product to the right customers at exactly the right time.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover 1. The Bangladesh market opportunity. 2. The distributor recruitment challenge. 3. TNIB's strategic recruitment solution. 4. Their proven recruitment methodology. And finally, 5. Long-term distribution success.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the Bangladesh market opportunity.
We are looking at a population well over 170 million people. Now, to put that staggering number into perspective for a second, that is literally half the entire U.S. population, but it's all packed into an area roughly the size of Iowa. With this rapid urbanization, rising disposable incomes, and just massive infrastructure development happening, we're seeing surging demand across almost all sectors. It is an incredibly attractive, yet incredibly dense market.
And that demand, it spans a huge variety of sectors. We're talking everyday consumer goods and FMCG, specialized pharmaceuticals, medical devices, heavy construction materials, industrial machinery, and digital solutions. But here's the absolute critical takeaway for us today. No matter how innovative or amazing your product is, it just can't generate sustainable sales unless it actually reaches the right shelf or warehouse. Without a hyper-efficient, rock-solid dealer and distributor backbone, even globally recognized brands are going to struggle here.
Which brings us right into Section 2, the distributor recruitment challenge. Look, a lot of companies operate under a pretty dangerous assumption. They think, simply publishing an ad or setting up a booth at a local trade fair is going to be enough to recruit highly capable distributors. But the harsh reality is entirely different. International companies face some major hurdles trying to do this alone. We're talking strict language barriers, really distinct cultural nuances, complex regulations, and honestly, just the sheer difficulty of verifying local documentation. Selecting partners based purely on an email expressing interest, that almost always leads to appointing completely unsuitable candidates.
And the fallout from choosing the wrong partner is severe. The true cost isn't just some slight dip in your quarterly sales. No, it results in a deeply damaged brand reputation, incredibly frustrating delayed payments, and massive inventory losses. It leads to messy contract disputes and inconsistent product availability on the shelves. Leaving your recruitment to chance is a massive gamble, and it can literally derail your entire market entry strategy.
So how do we fix this? Let's move to Section 3, TNIB's strategic recruitment solution. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer concrete business value of building a professionally recruited distributor backbone through TNIB. First off, you immediately achieve wider geographical coverage and much faster product availability. Next, you dramatically lower your logistics and operational costs while tightening up your inventory management. And ultimately, you gain deep, actionable local market intelligence. Honestly, it is the difference between merely surviving in a new market and truly dominating it.
And TNIB perfectly customizes its support depending on exactly who you are. So if you're a foreign exporter or multinational corporation, they step in to provide critical market entry consultation, regulatory guidance, interpretation services, and solid local representation during the entire recruitment process. But on the flip side, if you're a domestic Bangladeshi manufacturer looking to really scale up, TNIB helps you break out of your existing territories. They facilitate nationwide rural expansion, strengthen your urban distribution networks, and rapidly accelerate your brand recognition.
Let's look under the hood in Section 4, the proven recruitment methodology.
TNIB actually takes a highly complex 9-step recruitment process and brilliantly compresses it into 4 highly strategic, data-driven phases. It kicks off with Phase 1, realistically assessing the market so you can map out territory planning based on actual purchasing power. Then, Phase 2 launches a nationwide search utilizing custom digital campaigns. Phase 3 gets into the really rigorous screening and crucial due diligence. And finally, Phase 4 locks it all in with expertly facilitated interviews and hands-on negotiation.
A super critical point about Phase 2 here is that TNIB doesn't just put blinders on and look only in the capital city of Dhaka. They deploy coverage across all 8 administrative divisions, so we're talking everywhere from Chattogram to Sylhet to Khulna.
By tapping into local chambers of commerce, trade associations, specialized corporate databases, and targeted digital campaigns, they uncover these highly capable hidden gem businesses. Companies that might not even be actively advertising that they're looking for new partnerships.
But phase 3, well, this is where the real magic happens. Let's just call this out as TNIB's absolute superpower: commercial due diligence. They do not just rely on some submitted PDF documents. They conduct meticulous, on-the-ground verification of physical offices, warehouses, financial standing, overall business reputation, and even a company's litigation history. This is the absolutely crucial step that stops you from signing binding contracts with unreliable or financially unstable entities. It guarantees totally objective candidate evaluation long before any recommendations hit your desk.
And this brilliantly illustrates what happens when you finally reach phase 4. TNIB doesn't just hand you a list of vetted names, wish you luck, and walk away. No way. They stay right at the table to facilitate mutually beneficial, completely bulletproof contracts. They provide practical, on-the-ground market insights to help you balance commission structures, set crystal-clear territory exclusivity, define realistic minimum purchase commitments, and clarify complex warranty obligations, all before a single signature hits the paper.
Which leads us to our final section, Section 5, Long-Term Distribution Success. To really grasp the impact of this approach, you just have to listen to Mustafa Zur-Rahman, the founder and CEO of CanBiz Inc., based over in Canada. He specifically notes how TNIB's, quote, strategic insight, market understanding, and hands-on support significantly contributed to strengthening our engagement with businesses in Bangladesh, end quote. This kind of real-world social proof shows that their deep commitment to quality execution yields tangible, lasting success for international clients. And you know, the partnership doesn't just end once your distributors are happily in place. Under the leadership of founder and CEO M. Jonal Abtin, TNIB acts as a comprehensive partner for your entire growth journey. Beyond just recruitment, they offer strategic business mentorship, targeted buyer-seller matchmaking, end-to-end digital marketing and SEO, and even professional IT services and web development. They are essentially an integrated ecosystem perfectly designed to help you operate efficiently, compete aggressively, and ultimately win.
Which brings us to our final and maybe most important thought for today. I really want you to think critically about your current strategy for a second. Who is representing your brand in Bangladesh right now? Are you leaving your market expansion up to chance? In a vibrant market of over 170 million people, selecting the right distribution partner literally determines whether your product becomes a beloved market leader or just disappears entirely. It's time to ditch the guesswork, for sure. Partner with Trade and Investment Bangladesh, build a reliable, rock-solid dealer and distributor network, and accelerate your business growth with total confidence. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, here is to your sustainable commercial success.